Well, guys, big story this morning. The number of fires burning because of those lightning strikes yesterday that have now forced evacuations in several counties. At last check, 8 fires were started by the lightning yesterday. CAL FIRE says that they've combined them into one entity, I guess, that they're calling the September Lightning Complex fire. As of this morning, those fires have burned a cumulative 12,000 acres in Stanislaus, Calaveras, and Tuolumne counties. Take a look at this map here. Kind of gives you an idea of how they're concentrated in this one area. The biggest fire is the one they're calling the 6.5 fire. That one is burning in Tuolumne County. Evacuation orders are in effect. When you look at this map here, the orange area, that is where evacuations have been ordered. The yellow is where there is just an evacuation warning, meaning you need to be ready to go. If you do have to go, Chicken Ranch Casino is open, taking in people who've been evacuated. Same for Black Oak Casino Resort. They're offering free hotel rooms to people who live in the mandatory evacuation zones, but you do have to show valid ID to prove your residency there. Your reporter Claudette Stefanian is in Chinese camp this morning getting answers on how the 6.5 fire has destroyed parts of that historic town. Claudette.
Hey, John, good morning to you. I know we're getting a good look at the devastation today. I mean, as far as that complex fire is concerned, 22 fires broke out in that, and we're at one of them. And we're seeing the devastation done by this 6.5 fire, and this is specifically over here at Chinese camp. I want to go ahead and walk you through the devastation. We're catching a moment where, as you can see, this tree now aflame right there. You can see it. It's still burning this morning. So even though this fire has ripped through, you'll still have moments like this where suddenly those hot spots will begin to flare up. With that, I want to continue to take you down the roadway to continue to kind of show you the devastation. As you might have noticed, I've had to switch over to a mask because, again, the conditions out here, they're pretty difficult to bear, where it's hard to breathe and it's just really, really strong out here. Taking, again, a look, you can see that in a lot of situations, a lot of what we're seeing here has been reduced to ash, and what you can see is maybe just the frame of what used to be, specifically the situation over there. Taking a look, and of course it just continues and extends from there. As we take a look on over, you can see just damage. Everything's just been burned down from here. Now, from what we know, from what we've been able to learn from CAL FIRE, we know that this fire burned more than 6,000 acres burning here in Tuolumne County. I mean, as far as what's standing and what's left over, not much, at least in this area. I know that I was able to at least see a couple of homes that are still standing, which is some good news there. I was able to see their historic post office over there that's still standing. But of course, you know, when you take a look at kind of the rest of the situation here, it looks vastly different. CAL FIRE mentioning to us that as far as today is concerned, they're going to be dealing with some difficult conditions. They're dealing with an area just in general where it's rugged terrain. They're dealing with steep terrain. And of course, when they're dealing with areas like that, that's really making it difficult to really get to and try and tackle this fire when they're dealing with a remote area like this. Now we're having this moment right here where you might be seeing some ash that's floating around me. So again, picking that up from some of the devastation that we're seeing over here. So again, firefighters, as they enter, you know, the second day of this, they still have their hands full. So of course, we're going to continue to keep you posted with the latest. Back to you.
Okay, try to stay safe out there. Thank you, Claudette.